Tell us a little bit where you see crowdfunding evolving. You've been through a long journey. I read an article back in November, I think it was in Fortune magazine. A great article, by the way. Told a little bit about your history, where the company's evolved from through Y Combinator, and some good things happening there. Where do you guys see things going?
Yeah, so for Tilt, and I guess just for crowdfunding in general, there's some really exciting announcements coming from Tilt in the next few months. Stay tuned. I can't say a lot here, but always amazing things happening, and it's an amazing place to work. Really exciting company to be part of. So.
We won't tell. You can.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No.
I'm not being recorded, am I?
No.
No, but the so that's Tilt. I think you'll see some cool things from us in the next quarter, which I'm really excited about. The crowdfunding in general, though, which I think was your question. Of course, we're all waiting for the Jobs Act. Advocated for the Jobs Act back in 2012. We got it. We're still waiting for it to be put into the actual effect. So would love to see that actually come to fruition and see the dream come to pass, where people in your own neighborhood can invest in you, which was really my dream when we got started on that. There's a lot of people who come at that with a lot of different angles, but that was mine, and I would love to see that. I think that will happen in the future. I don't know when, and I see increasing simplicity in crowdfunding. So one of the things that we are big pioneers of at Tilt is high conversion checkout flows. Like if you go to most crowdfunding sites right now, you go through about 5 steps. With Tilt, you go through 1. And so I think increasing the simplicity of the interaction, as people now start to understand crowdfunding, you don't have to quite break it down for them so much. You just be like, all right, you're crowdfunding, get done with it, And so, yeah, click here. So I think that's, you'll see increasing simplicity in the flows as the world comes to understand crowdfunding. You won't have to explain it to them quite so much, and you can make it easier. I think that we will see more and more of it happening on your own site. This is a trend that we've obviously put a lot of our efforts behind, and we certainly see that bearing fruit. I think we will see more and more large brands turn to crowdfunding. Large brands, by their nature, are risk averse, and so it is not in their nature to be right at the bleeding edge. They either buy those companies that are at the bleeding edge and then adopt the bleeding edge, or they they kind of wait to see how things are working out. So now that there's jurisprudence and legislation around crowdfunding, I think you'll start to see more larger brands get into it as ways to launch cool new products, to market test, to get ideas from the crowd and make sure that you're more in control of the design process. So